Hey, hey, hit the like button, folks. Hey, subscribe, hit the like button if you want to see me talk. Before you do anything, hit the like button as soon as you come in the building, man. RP Takeoff, man. I want to let everybody know because I know people gonna sit back and look at this from a whole different perspective, but I know for a fact that we can all send our condolences regardless of what side y'all choosing. Man, we know what really happened, and we know for a fact, number one, Sweetie and Offset. I ain't gonna even say what happened, man. At the end of the day, we already know for a fact that's how it all started. Number one, and then number two, I want y'all to know one thing, man. This is a revolving door, man. We need to open our eyes to what's really going on. We gonna wait for some people to get up in here, y'all. So I'm gonna turn this camera off right quick, but sit in the building because I gotta. Y'all know how we break this down, man. We break it down totally different from all the other people who feel that they know this and know that. So I just sat back and I just wanted to see how everybody was just gonna be giving their input of what happened, this happened, that happened, man. RP Takeoff, man. At the end of the day, we already know he got sent up at untimely demise, and we know for a fact that it was a lot of people who played a role in it. Jay Prince Jr., I already know you're gonna be watching this, man, because a lot of y'all already send me messages, send me Gmails, man, and be on my Instagram and my DMs, man. I want to let you know, man, you made a bad mistake, man, because it was your birthday, man, and this happened on your time. This happened on your clock. Like at the end of the day, hey, I want y'all to hit the like button if y'all new to the channel, man. If y'all don't know who I am, boy, you gonna find out, boy. At the end of the day, boy, we gonna wait for some people to get up in here, y'all. I told you I was gonna turn the camera off, man. So if you go out the live, that's on you. I don't care at the end of the day. I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on.
I mean, there was a lot of people. There was a lot of people that were at the event outside. Um, and number one, first of all, there's a lot of people outside. They said there was upwards of about 40-ish people outside. Happened around, initially, the private party had ended at about 1 o'clock. And so they said that this ended up happening. It was reported around 2:30, 2:40. But I guess in addition to what happened to Takeoff, there were two other people that had issues there as well. One was a 24-year-old man, and the other one was a 23-year-old woman. And so upon that all happening, um, they were brought privately to somewhere to be treated. And, unfortunately, Takeoff, we know, was sent up.
And I know for a fact that a lot of people can open their eyes, man. Y'all need to open y'all eyes, man. Realize what, hey, y'all see what's going on, man. Y'all still want to do that? At the end of the day, I know everybody gonna be able to think for themselves, and people sit back and like Boosie. Why would Boosie even act like he wasn't there? Gee, they already said that Boosie was there, man. Jay Prince Jr. security already said that Boosie was there because dude who had the black hoodie on with the move in his hand, that was the one who jumped out there. That was the one. That was the hothead. I told y'all, it's always somebody who quick to instantly up in every situation, man. And I know people sit back and look like Migos and them. They was a top figure. Like, how did this even happen to them? This happened to them because the same thing with Duke the Jeweler, man. It was a dead giveaway, man. I know a lot of people sit back and look at this from a whole different perspective, but we all know and we all can take full accountability to what's really going on. And I know people sit back and look at this like, okay, they got themselves into this. At the end of the day, we already know for a fact they didn't get themselves into this. This is something that we already know what was gonna happen, man. RIP Takeoff, man. I know a lot of people scared. People scared to even comment, boy, because they already know what happened, boy. People sit back and look at them like, why did Jay Prince let his chain get snatched throughout the whole thing? Like, Why did the chain get snatched? Like, what was the intentions from the beginning?
I mean, really, I guess initially they were saying the place that this was at, there was so many other businesses around. Like, it wasn't just a single.
It was a bowling alley too,
right,
but you
right.
gotta understand the dude who ran up was the main one who instantly came from around the side. People keep thinking they ran up behind him.
Mm-hmm.
No, dude came from off the side, and old girl instantly was like, "What you doing?" Because he bumped past her.
Right.
She had a person her right arm, boy. He bumped her. After he bumped her, it was over with, boy. She instantly ducked back because she saw him up,
Mm-hmm.
and all she saw was dude blowing. Like, I want y'all to really pay attention to that, because it was a lot of people sitting right there, and a lot of people said, like, why was Boosie 19-year-old nephew there? Because the same reason why Charleston White say certain people play a certain role in these things that go on in Houston because they paid to do it. You see what happened to Duke the Jeweler, man. At the end of the day, man, we all know this, man. And some people, I can't think for nobody, boy. At the end of the day, I can only give you my opinion on what I saw, what happened, because it's people who connected, man, who talked to me, man. I want to let y'all know, man, congratulations, man. At the end of the day, man, RIP Takeoff, man. They knew what happened, man, when Takeoff even walked past, man. A lot of people sat there and thought it was a game. No, it wasn't no game, man. Takeoff sat there and said that before he even did that, he did an interview saying how his security wasn't too tight. Like, you got to understand, when a person saying that they security really ain't know nothing, this really goes to show, like, he already knew something was going to happen, man. He already knew they was all in his face, man. Like, y'all really got to pay attention to this, man. And I know a lot of people sit back and people will blame Boosie, man. You can't blame Boosie, man. You have to really look at the fact that J. Prince Jr. was there. J. Prince Jr. was right there with him, man. And people sat here and looked at it from a whole different perspective. But you got to add the facts up that's in the articles. Like, we all know for a fact that everything that a person really put into perspective, it really don't be the whole full story. They put old girl out there. And when I say they, I say Boosie, because J. Prince Jr. instantly had old girl standing on the side of him who was recording, and then instantly they put her out there at the end of the day. And it really gonna backfire on everybody. And I know a lot of people, they scared. People scared to even comment because they know it was an instantly setup, because Quavo said that his security wasn't supposed to blow right then and there. His security wanted to wait, and Offset instantly came out and said, like, hold on, J. Prince, why would you even let Takeoff even get sent up like that? So people got to really look at this, man, and take notes on that. And people got to really look at it, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess earlier in the day, he had posted a video. They were driving around Houston with J. Prince. They were celebrating his birthday. And then at the end, it was the argument that ended up breaking out. They did say that Quavo at the end, he had.
What did the DA say?
The DA said that there was a fatal incident, that someone was sent up at 2:40, and the victim was found on arrival, where there were two other victims that were taken in private vehicles. They said that later on they didn't release the identity of anyone until the family was completely notified and everything was ID'd. Later on, they confirmed exactly who it was, that it was Takeoff.
Why wasn't Quavo, like, why didn't Quavo even try to even, all he did, why was Quavo walking up at the last minute?
They said
when he was the one who started the argument. RIP Takeoff, man. At the end of the day, because it's always somebody else who in your circle who get you sent up or get you into a jam where you can't get out of. That's why this be blowing me, boy, at the end of the day, because people sit back and look at it from a whole different perspective. When Quavo walked up at the last minute, when he was in the middle of everything. So you mean to tell me they ran, like, security instantly blew at Takeoff and didn't say nothing to Quavo?
Well, and then afterwards, Quavo had to be carried out because he fainted.
Who's to say Quavo fainted? Because from what old boy said, the dude, Marcus Brown, he was right on the side of him. He had on a blue shirt with the yellow do-rag. I want y'all to look at the fact that this is something that the eyewitness said that Quavo never fainted. They said Quavo was like, "Go ahead, hey, Takeoff." They said he was crying, man, hysterically. Takeoff. Like, I want y'all to really look at it, man. RP Takeoff, man, because Quavo knew for a fact he could have instantly prevented, he could have instantly smacked that dude's hand when dude ran up. You got to understand, he saw everything before it happened. And from what the bodyguard saying, the two dudes who ran off the side, them was the main ones who instantly was already into it.
Right.
Takeoff. Like, them was the ones who was looking at his chain. You can never go in public. That's why I say you got to have security when y'all go out there, man.
Everywhere.
People sit back and look at this and be like, oh, no, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. How many people is it going to take to get sent up for people to keep saying that? For people to change or rekindle their statement?
Well, I mean, it's why does it have to be that every time? You know, like they were there, and the thing is it sounds like the way that Takeoff, you know, it happened. It came from behind him.
Man, they said they put 40 on his top.
I mean,
you hear me? I'm gonna let you know when they said they put 40 up there. I'm like, 40K. No, they said 400K. Boy, I said, oh no, man. And the thing is, they took his chain in the midst of everything. Why would y'all, like, Quavo, at the end of the day, how couldn't you see this happening? Where did you run off to? At the end of the day, you ain't instantly be like, well, my uncle, I'm finna make sure my uncle, even if they blowing. Y'all know how it is if y'all in the hood, man, duck down and grab your people. Grab your people and instantly run the other way. You gotta run the opposite way of where they blowing that, man. RP to that man Takeoff. And when I talked to his cousin, Shaniqua, she instantly said that it was a setup. She said that the people who was there wanted his chain. And this remind me of Duke the Jeweler, man. If y'all new to the channel, man, hit the like button on phone now. Hey, it's merch. They set him up.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely what it sounds like, especially where the fact that, you know, this came from behind him, and there was about, like they said, there was about 40 people. Everyone was, you know, gathered outside at the end.
Who was old girl? This is what I'm trying to figure out, man. The DA said that it was 2 girls there. Who was old girl?
I don't know. There was a 23-year-old girl who had to go to the
who instantly came in, who was in the mix of it.
Yeah, she was in the mix.
Like, you gotta understand, man, it was a lot of people who got caught up between this, man. And I know people sit back and be like, you know what? Is this like facts? It's facts, y'all. Hit the like button if you're new to the channel, man. RP Duke the Jeweler, RP Boosie cousin, and RP to that man Takeoff, man. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that, man, it was too many people, like, over a dice game. Come on, man. Y'all make too much money and y'all grown. Jay Prince Jr. almost 40 years old, man, and you sitting right there shooting dice. And you sitting right there, you got security protect the people, but security end up blowing at the people that they protected. Come on now. It don't make no sense, man. Like, what is this, man? At the end of the day, we know for a fact that the DA, what did the DA say, man?
They said that the news came in around 2:40 that it was reported from, like, a neighboring business, because I guess there was multiple businesses connected. One of them called in before even anyone actually called in there. And then when they arrived, Takeoff was already, it was too
he already got sent up.
Yeah, there was a woman actually when, like, there was the initial call that came in, but then additional calls came in, and someone had called in, and there was a nurse who was there. And so she had tried to help, because initially they tried to move him. They thought that maybe they could get him to bring him faster to the place.
Why would they even touch him? First of all, Can you please ask the DA why would they even touch him, man?
I mean, the only thing
Because they supposed to left him right there, and they supposed to instantly been like, hey man, it's crazy. They supposed to be instantly getting down on dude who did it. Right. Like dude who did it, he instantly hopped in J. Prince Jr. backseat of that black truck.
Right. I mean, the thing is when sometimes stuff happens, people go into panic mode. They don't know what to do. They might have thought they'd been able to get him help faster if they brought him to the help instead of waiting for the help to come to him. But at that case, you know what I mean? What can you do in this situation?
Man, what you can do, first of all, and anybody who in the comment section who think J. Prince Jr. real life could have avoided this, man, is either you gonna allow it or avoid it. At the end of the day, you can't think for nobody else because everybody out there drunk, everybody out there off the perks, everybody out there toting. You got to really understand and pay attention to what's going on, man, because it's people sitting back playing games and life is too short, man. Hit the like button if you think life too short, man. If you think these people just out here just loafing, hit the like button, man. If you think that Takeoff kind of got himself into a messed up predicament, I want y'all to let me know and get in the chat. What ain't no sense in looking if you ain't gonna give your input. I don't care if you got a big paragraph. At the end of the day, you tell them what you think happened or what you know happened. At the end of the day, we know for a fact you can't change what's already occurred, but you can also sit back and be like, you know what? Takeoff, he should have been with Offset because Offset instantly. Offset get right up out the jam, man. That's why Cardi B called him. And if you really look at it, Cardi B was into it with Sweetie only because Offset instantly. Offset got, man, y'all know what Offset and Sweetie, boy, y'all know what happened between them, boy. I ain't even got to say it, boy. Hit that like button, boy. I know they mess with the numbers. They always be messing with the numbers, but people sit back. Let me show y'all my face. Hold on. On phone now. Hold on, folks. On phone now. Hit that like button, folks. If y'all like how I look, boy. Hey, RP Duke the Jeweler, man. RP the guys, boy.
You know, it was sad because they had just talked about how Takeoff was like saying how he wants his flowers while he's here, right? That was like 12 days ago he did that interview. It's like barely 2 weeks ago. And then this happens. You know what I mean?
Man, at the end of the day, I know for a fact that Takeoff, man, if y'all new to the channel, hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button, folks. All you got to do is click. G, at the end of the day, we already know RP Takeoff, G, because they could have protected that man. Y'all protected him all these years, man. Ain't nothing. He ain't even been into no beef. But then all of a sudden, he gets sent up hanging with one of the guys, so-called one of the guys. Man, they should have never even went out there with them, man. They should have instantly not checked in, but because at the end of the day, you ain't got to check in, boy. You can go wherever you want to go, but once you cross into Houston, what you got to say, if you famous, you got to be like, okay, I got to get in touch with these people and check in. Get your extra boy, get your goof, boy. At the end of the day, boy, ain't no checking in, boy.
A lot of the comments say that it was definitely a setup.
Do y'all think it was set up, man? Hit the like button, man. If y'all think it was set up, man, we got 1,000 people in the building. Hey, if y'all think it was a setup, man, let me know. If y'all think that Takeoff them just got into an argument, man, they sat there and said J. Prince Jr. put $400K on that man. And I'm hitting the wood telling y'all what they said. Like real talk. At the end of the day, we already know for a fact, hit the like button.
I mean, the thing is a lot of people say they gave credit because the group didn't take their drama outside, but they did have reported drama in October. And that's why the two of them were down in Houston.
What happened with Duke? What happened with Duke? At the end of the day, what happened with Duke? They ain't do all that for Duke. What happened to Duke, man?
Yeah.
RP Duke the Jeweler, boy. Boy, y'all know for a fact, man, if y'all rocking with if y'all rocking, G, RP Takeoff, G, if y'all rocking with Migos, G, regardless of what's going on, boy, They gonna play with the numbers. If y'all rocking with Duke, man, hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. I want to let y'all know, man. They said that the man Takeoff was there. He had no move on him. They said that all the moves they left him in the car, and the only people who had moved were the people who was supposed to be protected, Takeoff and Quavo. And then Offset came with his homies.
Mhm.
But you know, Offset don't even really rock with Takeoff or Quavo because y'all know what happened. People know what happened.
Yeah. So they reported that there was some drama between Quavo and Offset because I guess Sweetie and Offset had something going on. And then reportedly Quavo and Takeoff just were down in Houston just themselves working on the project because of what, like, I guess the drama that had happened. So it was reported that they were talking about maybe like I don't know what you would call it, breaking up, just or like disassembling the group because of the situation. But
I think it was basically they wanted to change that he had 7 chains around his neck, and you know his dreads long, and then the way that they twisted, it'd be blocking it. So if somebody try to reach over and snatch the chain, they wouldn't. It's like they'll end up grabbing one of the dreads, and then his head would be going over like this, and at this head going over like that, y'all instantly see them instantly try to connect with the chain, and then by that time they connect, somebody had been walked up.
Yeah.
Instantly.
I mean,
like
that's the thing.
At the end of the day, I know for a fact that it's a lot of people sit back and be like, you know what? Takeoff didn't deserve it. Like Takeoff, he sat there and looked at this from a whole different perspective. But people know that whenever you outside with your jewelry on, I don't care if you got 10 security with you, boy, you gotta instantly.
Yeah.
You gotta either tuck it or have it to where your the big chain over the little chain, so they won't try to snatch the little chain because the big chain grab your neck, and you feel me?
Yeah. I know, it's like you gotta be so careful.
But why is they saying Boosie like tried to act like once Boosie hid behind a wall and Boosie was looking, Boosie nephew, the 19-year-old, you know, the 19-year-old, the one with the dreads like this. Yeah. Do y'all know the 19-year-old? Hit the like button if y'all know the 19-year-old. I think he has something to do with Duke the Jeweler. I don't know. I think he did because they said he the one that owned the GMC, but I don't know. So I'm looking at the fact that there's no way that Boosie nephew at that situation right after this just happened with Duke the Jeweler. So therefore, Boosie nephew was there. They said Boosie nephew had the blick on him.
I mean, when you drive down there, you can carry whatever you want. And plus, you are where you are. You're in Houston, so it's different there.
That's why they said that.
It's different.
That's exactly why they said that. And I sit back and I look at it from a different perspective than everybody else. I look at it like, you know what? RIP Takeoff, first of all. Second of all, why did they bring the wrong, like, why did they even bring them people with them? Like the same people who was in the car with Takeoff, then was the same people who was on the side of him, that old girl with the brown hoodie.
I mean, obviously, we know with everything that happens, it's like people are always watching everybody.
People be watching, man. People be instantly. Boy, I'm telling you, people need to calm down, boy. Man, they business, man. Stay in their lane, man. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that it's RIP Takeoff or none. RIP Duke the Jeweler, boy.
I mean, there's a lot of different things that have been.
Yeah, Hey, if y'all think that it was a setup that came from the people who they came out there and was protected by, I want y'all to throw it in the chat right now. Boy, throw them 9s in the chat if y'all think it was a setup. Throw them 6s, man. Throw them 6s in the chat if y'all think that Takeoff real live could have easily avoided it because the people that he was with could have changed it.
I mean, someone was asking why wouldn't he try to like duck down?
Mm-hmm.
If it's behind you, you can't see necessarily what's coming right behind you unless it's someone behind you that's looking out for you.
At the end of the day, boy, they said it was only 3 people that was protecting him.
Yeah.
And y'all know for a fact, if it's 3 people protecting you, why is it that somebody come up behind you? The people behind you is the people that's with you. And that's what they said on phone now.
I mean, there's a level that you can only protect yourself,
But you shouldn't have to be aware. Like, you got to understand, man, they was talking about a basketball game. How a dice game and a basketball game got something to do with each other. I want you to tell me that.
At 2:30 in the morning.
At 2:30 in the morning, you talking about how he hooping.
Oh, man.
At the end of the day, on phone them, if y'all think that basketball, y'all talking about basketball game, don't nobody care about no basketball. Y'all that drunk. Y'all that have perks, bro. Where y'all want to talk about, oh yeah, man, I told you I'm gonna be hooping later on. How did it start, man? Why did you turn the camera on at the end? Why did y'all turn the camera? Why did y'all turn the camera on at the end, G? Tell me that. I want to know. Give me some answers. Somebody sent shots at me. I need answers. Hey, at the end of the day, man, I want to know, why did they start recording when they walked out the dice game? Why did they was already standing right there?
I mean, November's just like, it's crazy that.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's going to be Thanksgiving in November and they tweaking. And they tweaking.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, boy, RP Offset.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, they said, Takeoff. Boy, they got the same name, boy. So excuse me if I'm tweaking.
There was they said there was about 40 people outside that was out there when all this went down.
Boy, it wasn't no 40 people outside, boy. It wasn't no that many people outside, boy. From what I saw, boy, when I went up there, boy, and I looked at that camera, boy, I actually said, boy, it was only like 20 people out there, a good 20 people, and they instantly, like, a girl was recording, dude was recording, and there was 2 more other people with the toolies.
Yeah.
They grabbed. That's why I say, y'all gotta watch who y'all go around, man. Y'all gotta watch who y'all keep around y'all because it be ulterior motives, man. Mm-hmm. These people think it's sweet, man. At the end of the day, boy. At the end of the day, boy. I'm trying to figure out, like, y'all tell me if y'all think it was a setup, boy, because what they saying is the security had 2 other dudes come from off the side from over there with a banister with the glass thing on the side. Y'all got to understand, right where they got the posters at, on the corner. Y'all really got to look at that, man, because this entertainment purposes only. At the end of the day, we already know for a fact that there's a lot of people who can sit back and really pay attention to what's really going on, man. RIP Takeoff, man.
Someone had mentioned that Quavo had, after I guess he lost a bunch of the money in the game.
He lost the money because he kept on side betting. I told y'all in that video that I posted that got 400K views, and y'all only see 300K views on y'all end. Boy, I posted a video 1 day ago, and it got 300K views. I told y'all what happened. And then everybody who was live and all that, salute to y'all, man. At the end of the day, I'm trying to, at the end of the day, I be knowing what's going on, man, because I'm connected. Can't y'all see me? I'm connected, boy. I'm one of them. Boy, on phone them is merch.
Once someone was saying that once Quavo lost the money, he might have been challenging.
He told dude he wanted dude to play basketball with him, and dude started saying, "Hi, why would he play basketball with him to win his money back?" When he saw on that YouTube video on dude channel that he was hooping. And so he was beating dude. Yeah. He was beating dude with the jump shot. So this goes to show. This really goes to show, like, Quavo, dude instantly like, why would I play you when you be winning?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
This is where the argument started. And Quavo like, man, I ain't finna play with you. They got mad, something senseless. That's why I say senseless, man, something senseless, man. That's why I say y'all gotta really pay attention, understand what's really going on, because this is a revolving door. Hey, man, come up on the live, man, if you got so much to say. If you got so much to say, come up on the live and study talking stuff in that comment section. Boy, I ain't scared of nobody, boy. At the end of the day, boy, I'm coming on here with my face. With my face, boy. At the end of the day, boy, I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on. If you got so much to say, come up in the, boy, click that link, boy. Drop the link. Drop the link, okay. Drop the link again, boy. He said he gonna come on. Anybody who got a problem, come on, boy. Because I told y'all I know what's going on, boy. I just talked to everybody that was there, boy. Hit this link right here, boy. At the end of the day, boy. Just drop the link, boy. At the end of the day, boy. If you got so much to say, boy, you know I don't care, boy. And you know, ain't no boy, nobody gonna talk slick about me, boy. You already know what I am, boy. You already know how I'm rocking, boy. You know where I'm from, boy. At the end of the day, boy, you already know, boy. Check my resume, boy. At the end of the day, man, RP Takeoff, boy. I'm rocking with Takeoff at the end of the day, boy. Could do instantly. At the end of the day, he instantly up, and then Buddy Nip came from off the side. I kept telling y'all, boy, hit the link if you think, boy, if you think otherwise, hit the link, boy. And I'm gonna sit here, boy. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see. Hit the link, boy, if you think he did that. You ain't even got to show your face. And if you new to the channel, man, I want you to rewind the video to the beginning. Replay the video to the beginning so you can see what really happened. At the end of the day, my wood messed up. Boy. And his light don't work. Boy, I already know they said the same thing when Duke the Jeweler got sent up. They said the same thing, boy. I sat there and witnessed it, boy. I said RP Duke the Jeweler for like 30 days straight. We all know this for a fact, man. And it's a lot of stuff that people sit back and don't pay no attention to, man. But people can really understand that this is a revolving door, man. A lot of people look at it from a whole different perspective, man. When we all really can take notes on this, man. Because there's a lot of people who sit back and looked at it like, hold on, Duke the Jeweler wasn't supposed to get sent up like that, man. Why did they send Duke the Jeweler up like that? The only reason they sent Duke the Jeweler up like that, man, was because one thing. He had the jury case that Plies paid for. I kept telling y'all, Plies was the main one who told Boosie, like, man, I'll give you this much if you take instantly. Take that. Like, I want y'all to really pay attention. If y'all new to the channel, man, hit the like button. At the end of the day, you gotta realize, be on like S. You gotta be on point. You gotta know what the next move finna be. You gotta know what to say next. Like at the end of the day, like when you in them situations, that's why Jay Prince answered, like, don't tell me about what happened to Takeoff. Y'all think Jay Prince Jr. was wrong for saying that? Don't tell me about what happened to Takeoff. Do y'all think he was wrong about that?
I mean, they had a whole video of them out earlier in the day, I guess, for Jay Prince's birthday, the senior. And, you know, that was the last thing that they expected to happen. I guess the event ended at like 1:00, so they're outside for a bit before this even occurred. They were at the billiards and bowling, in Houston, and there was several other businesses around. The one that called in initially was the neighboring business. There was about 40 people outside. They said there was about 40 people outside that were gathered, and apparently, there was a couple people that had pieces. It wasn't just like one. From the sounds of it, there was multiple, and there was definitely first initially they said there was like sounds of five, but after that it definitely, like, you heard the video back and there was definitely more than 5. It sounded more like 10 to 15.
But why would Charleston White even say that it was a setup if it wasn't?
I mean, I don't know. He knows what's going on in Houston often. So
is that because he live out there, y'all? Huh? Yo, you hear me?
Yo.
Hey, yeah. Hey, man. Hey, you think it was a setup, boy?
You gotta say my name. I don't know if you talking to me or not.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hey, oh, no cursing, boy. No using no words that you already know you can't use on the channels, man. You hear me, folks?
Yeah.
No bad words, G. Just
oh no, I got you. I got you. I'm from Baltimore. I ain't I ain't gonna speak Ebonics or nothing like that.
I appreciate that, folks. Hey, let me know your piece, folks.
As far as what I think, what's my take on it?
Yeah.
No, I mean it's sad, man. I've been fucking with the Migos, for a minute. I was listening to them when I was locked up or whatever, back in like 2015.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been bumping Culture 1 all the way up. I wish they would have stayed together. Maybe this wouldn't have happened. But I mean, it's just a sad day here where I'm at anyway, in Baltimore.
See, it's crazy because it hit every state, because you already know we grew up on Amigos. 2000, from 2012 on up.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, we already know for a fact that what they did, man, they tweaked, because they shouldn't have never even led them there to not have security that was tight. You feel me, bro? Like they should have had security that was tight, man. Like real talk.
I mean, it was a trust. It was a trust. I feel as though they trusted, the people that brought them there. Because if you listen to a lot of the Culture album, Quavo, he stayed screaming mob ties. So he was more. It seemed to me he was affiliated with mob ties or signed to him or something. I was telling my people there earlier today.
They
I
said
thought it was signed to him.
360 deal with them. They said he signed a 360 deal for 4.3 M's. That's why he always screaming mob tie, because he got to, because he signed a deal on the side. That's why Offset instantly came in and was like, man, you want to be on that? You want to go and branch off and try to get a deal on the side when you ain't including us, but you still want us to make music with you. You feel me? See, it's stuff people don't know, man. If y'all know what's really going on, man, y'all know that y'all connected, man. Y'all already know what's happening in the streets, man. Y'all already know for them instantly. They know what they did. They could have protected that man, boy. Ain't no way that somebody behind you did that. Anybody, you should never let your enemy be behind you. I always tell them that, man. Never.
No. What's crazy though? All right, everything that occurred, I seen Shakur Stevenson there, right?
Yeah.
The little boxing dude or whatever. Like, he one of the best fighters in the world. He got ties to mob ties or whatever. So with that being said, Imagine, not to wish death on nobody. Imagine Shorty would have got hit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Imagine the potential that the world would have missed out on. He one of the best fighters in the world.
At the end of the day, we already know for a fact that this is sad, man. And I know a lot of people sit back and look at this from a whole different perspective, but it's crazy because ain't nobody else important of no important got sent up but folks. Like real talk.
You know what though? I ain't even gonna hold you though, but I think if the record labels would stop putting insurance money on the artists,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I said that. I said the same thing, boy.
yeah. Me personally, that's just my take. I ain't on no conspiracy theorist type.
Yeah. And the DA, what the DA say? What the DA say?
They said that they had shown up. There was multiple, pieces everywhere. That they had, cards to put everything together, and then there were 3 people that had issue.
Who was the
issues.
3 people? I know one of them name was Marlon. Y'all gotta understand the dude, the Marlon, that was the dude who instantly ran up on him, man. At the end of the day, boy, the dude with the hoodie, the big dude with the hoodie,
Yeah.
that's Marlon, man.
Yeah.
People don't understand this, man.
Was he part of the security?
He was the dude that was in the back of Quavo in the back of the drop top. People don't know this, man. People sit back and look at it and don't take heed and really pay attention to what's going on, man. Y'all gotta open y'all eyes, man, and really take things like, don't take it too lightly, man. Take things like with full force, man, because at the end of the day, we already know that it's a revolving door and that like you can't change or make a person do something, but you can also sit there and either avoid it or allow it. At the end of the day, boy, I keep telling them, boy, they know what happened, boy. RIP to that man, Takeoff, man, because at the end of the day, we know for a fact the people that was with him, it's the same people. J. Prince Jr., the dude who was with J. Prince Jr. was the dude that instantly told J. Prince Jr., he tried to get a move to J. Prince Jr. J. Prince Jr. like, man, don't tell me about nothing that happened with Takeoff, man. Don't walk up on me like that, man. But he tried to play it off, man, and act like dude the move. See, that's why when I read that earlier, I say, man, this deeper than you think, man.
Nah, I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, boy, I'm not finna.
It's getting scary. It's getting scary. It's getting scary for the simple fact he around too many casualties, man. Like I don't know if it's your aura or what, but like you just attracting too much bad karma. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, it's like people dying. They getting killed.
Yeah, hey, they said that Duke the Jeweler was in the mix. Like he got caught up in the mix for the jury box. And people look back and be like, you know what? His jury box is only worth 2.3 mil. But you got to understand 2.3 mil, that's a lot of money to people who ain't got it.
Especially in the streets.
Yeah, boy. At the end of the day.
You ain't dealing with regular people. Like these man.
Hey,
these street people. These horrible people.
They realize like they get money, boy. At the end of the day, they get money, but they like the way that they coming at it, man. They tweaking because they leaving behind footprints. You cannot leave behind fingerprints or footprints. I told Boosie cousin when he tried to get on the live and then tried to instantly get on my Instagram. I say, boy, I ain't trying to have no parts of none that y'all got going on, boy. I only want you getting on my live because you gonna act like what I'm saying is a problem when it ain't. Because I see through the bull. Like at the end of the day, I see through the BS, boy. Like people
No,
don't understand that, man. And people
it-
sit
it-
back and look
if
at
I
it
was you,
from a perspective.
if I was you, cuz I wouldn't even be in no type of communication with none of them dudes, man. Like
Now
let them have let
reach
them
out
have
to
that.
the manager.
I mean, even manager, promoter, whatever. I wouldn't have nothing to do with them. It's just bad energy. It's just negative energy. You know what I'm saying? All around the board. All money ain't good money. You feel me? At the
Exactly.
end of the day,
Boy, I'm still say what I gotta say, boy, because y'all shouldn't have been there. Why you keep throwing dice games and people keep getting sent up at your dice games?
I
not
mean,
only that, that's an ulterior motive. Like you luring people in. You baiting them in with the dice.
Yeah. And people said that Quavo lost, what was that? $94,063.
mm-hmm,
That's crazy.
mm-hmm.
That's
Okay,
But
90 racks, $90,000 to Quavo. He a multimillionaire. That's
yeah,
pocket change. That ain't worth losing your nephew life.
no,
exactly.
no.
And you know for a fact
You
that
can have that money.
Quavo said one thing. One thing that I liked that Quavo said was, why would they even sit there and try to play ball after you just lost your money?
You're drunk and everything.
Yeah,
You're
you
trying to
drunk,
fix
man.
it.
Y'all tweaking. You trying to fix the money that was lost when you end up getting your nephew, your uncle sent up.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, we know for a fact that you ain't have to sit there and be out there in the open and be like, you know what, hey, yada yada yada, woo out the band.
Right.
No, you ain't have to do that, man. You ain't even have to talk to them. You could have just walked off and y'all could have went y'all separate ways, man. It could have easily been avoided.
Nah,
And
man. All I can say, man. Rest
boy,
in
he
peace.
said that he lost 7,000, but from what I know, that's why it took so long to even go live. They say he lost 93,000.
Nah, bro. All I can say is, man, be easy. I mean, do what you do, but move smooth like how you been moving. And I wouldn't be doing no lives, not on no situation like this, because it ain't worth it.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
I gotta do a live on everything that come my way that I feel that I gotta talk about. Cause at the end of the day, boy, people know who I am. Google me, Google me, Google me, Google me. You hear me? It was a song called Google Me, boy. At the end of the day, boy. I already know for a fact, boy. I put out facts, boy, on this channel, boy. On phone now. They can say whatever they want to say, boy. We gotta cover, boy. I gotta say what I feel, boy, and what I think. You see, I just got 300K views, boy. Hey, at the end of the day, boy, they gotta open their eyes and realize what's really going on, boy. I ain't finna play no games, man. At the end of the day, we sat back and looked at what the DA said, and the DA real live opened their mouth and they exposed the fact that the chain was snatched. I said, I gotta definitely jump on this. And once the chain got
Ho,
snatched,
ho, 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 ho. If his chain was snatched, you know they got them special links. He
yeah,
had that infinity link, that link, that Cuban link, where as though it got a special
yeah,
hook for it, like a special
we got the
attachment for it. You gotta go inside and click it in order to get it off. So therefore, you gotta be up on somebody to take it off of.
that's
You
why they
ain't
feel like
snagging that chain.
that's why you saw dude arms at the bottom and you saw dude arms at the top, and then you saw Quavo right there with the red shirt, and then Quavo instantly linked over, and the other dude he reaching over G behind the dude, like behind Takeoff, lifting them up behind the dreads because they can't see it behind the camera because the dreads instantly his hand behind it like this. That's why I'm like, man, they bogus, man. He had
Nah, hold on. So who chain was it?
it was Takeoff chain, boy. They said that.
Okay.
Boy, they said it was Takeoff chain, boy, when he was laying down on the thing, boy. That's why when they released them pictures in that video, I say they released one video, then released the other one. Then the other one, I'm looking like, why this one different from this one? Why this from a different angle? But that's when I started thinking about it, like, because old girl was the one who was holding the camera down because she was right behind dude who had to move. I told you, the big dude with the hoodie.
I seen a dude with a yellow shirt, man, like a little like truck ball looking dude, man,
That
sitting posted up on the
I think his name.
posted up on.
Yeah, you talking about camera?
Nah, I'm saying like it was a dude posted up. He was ice grilling Takeoff,
That was
and
the
then
that was the other dude. I told you two
he
dudes
took off. Like
right
he ran. He was all the way down the which like the footage is so like shaky that you can't really make out what's what or who's who. But what I'm saying, like you see him clear. Like the dude, he got like a yellow, like I don't know, like a polo on or something.
You got the red, yellow, like yellow. I saw the buttons right here. It was like four of them. You feel
Yeah,
me?
like it looked like a cardigan or something. Like
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, make a long story short, like he looking at him. Next thing you know, you hear, you hear
You hear the
fireworks.
rings. You hear the rings.
Yeah, you hear fireworks, and then the cameraman hit the ground. It sounded like the cameraman got hit because he was like moaning or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then
Cameraman had tripped over old girl purse because her purse, you know how they got the purse with the straps that be hanging down like that. It'd be like two straps.
no, I'm saying everybody
got caught. Dude leg got caught in the straps. He actually, you feel
fell.
me? He was trying to jump over like that, boy. I saw it.
Mm, mm,
Saw my own eyes.
mm.
I saw
No,
it.
man. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like that's a blessing to even make it through that or whatever. But I mean, to be honest with you, man, I wouldn't even. I don't know, bro. Like it ain't nothing you can, it ain't nothing you can get from that. You know what I'm saying? Just you might want to vent or clear your conscience or whatever the case may be. But man, it's unfortunate, man. Like that man was a legend, man. You know what I'm saying? The Migos is like the Black Beatles. You feel me?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
those pop off because he had the deep voice. Quavo had the auto tune.
He was the hook king.
Takeoff
Quavo murdered the hook.
and Offset had the
He had the flow.
You feel me? At the end of the day, boy, it took three and they made that flow, boy. They was going in for years, boy.
Yeah. They had perfect chemistry. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to the cadence. Like every track is always something different. It may sound similar, but once you hear them, even on the auto tunes, like they use live instruments, live guitar, bass drums. Like man, them boys is talented. It is about the talent to me. You know what I'm saying? But man, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be the same, man. It's like rappers gotta be more cautious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, at the end of the day, boy, Boosie tweaked.
Yeah, I think rappers need to be more cautious. I think for real, us as a community, I think we need to come together and ban the labels, man. Had them stop putting life insurance on the artists, man.
No. I feel that the artists need to sit back and take care of their business, man, and realize start having security, like paid security, G. You gotta have paid security. You can't have nobody who just cool with the hood. The hood.
That ain't gonna work, bro.
It's
not gonna work.
The hood, yeah. You feel
Because
me?
I'm gonna say this. That's not gonna work for the simple fact you got somebody profiting off of your death.
Yeah, because they said the same thing. I already know, man. And it's people, these people study looking at us, man, like this is a revolving door, man, at the end of the day, man. Boy, I sat back and looked at them like, man, why would y'all even sit there and have Boosie to run through the side like that? You gotta understand the other dude who ran off the side with the security, Jay Prince Jr., boy, what they call him, Jay Prince Jr., his security dude ran off the side. Dude had to move on him. Dude instantly, boy, once he did like this, Once he started doing like this, boy, you already knew what was going on, boy. At the end of the day, boy, I already know, like, what's going on. Like at the end of the day, like you gotta really be cautious, man, and really pay attention to what's going on, man, and really look at it from a whole different perspective. Because people sit back and be tweaking, man. Y'all really gotta be y'all really gotta take care of y'all business, man. Like real talk, man, because and it's wood. What did the DA say?
They said that there was reported about 40 people outside when this happened. The event stopped about 1 o'clock, and this was happened around like between 2:30, 2:40. The business that it's at, like it was at a bowling alley, but it's one of those types of places where it has multiple businesses next to it. So the initial call came in from the
After hours spot.
right, the after hour spot next door. And then it was after that that people started calling in from there with what was going on. The one of the people that called that was near Takeoff, a nurse was like one of the people that was there was a nurse, and so she was telling them, you know, to not move him because
Yeah, she was an LPN.
right. She said don't move him because obviously you need to make sure that like you know you don't move him in that situation.
Yeah,
And
that's
yeah.
sad though. It's sad because I don't know what's wrong with this thing, man. It keep getting stuck. Yeah, like I really wanna. If y'all new to the channel, man, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man, because it's sad that this even had to happen. RP
Mhm.
Takeoff, man.